The Las Vegas Strip houses the highest concentration of overlapping security systems on Earth. It is an environment specifically engineered to make traditional theft a statistical impossibility. These defenses are built in visible layers, constant guard rotations, facial recognition arrays, and time-locked vaults. Every inch of the floor is designed to provide security personnel with perfect, unobstructed sightlines. But this entire multi-million-dollar apparatus rests on a single shared assumption. Every lens and every human eye in the building requires uninterrupted light to function. Bypassing these layers doesn't require defeating the locks or outnumbering the guards. It only requires removing the visibility that every other security measure depends on. To understand why the Strip is vulnerable, you have to look at its power. The sheer energy density of these resorts turns the area into a massive, interconnected electrical island, essentially a small city with its own specific choke points. During high-traffic events like a Halloween weekend, the grid is pushed to near maximum capacity. In this state, the infrastructure is so strained that it takes very little external disruption to trigger a cascading failure. The duration of the disruption is a calculated parameter. An 11-minute window is long enough to execute a heist, but short enough to look like a localized technical failure, avoiding the immediate federal response that a longer blackout would trigger. It is the ultimate systemic irony. A fortress of internal security is rendered useless by a vulnerability located miles away at a public utility node. The blackout is initiated through a dual trigger method. It combines a dormant software script planted in the utility's control network with a physical manual override at an exterior relay station to ensure the cascade begins on command. As the power fails, the Strip goes dark in a rolling wave. The neon canopy snaps into total pitch-black silence. Inside the casinos, the paralysis is immediate. Slot machines die, and the software hack prevents emergency lighting from ever engaging. Thousands of people are suddenly standing in an environment with zero visibility and no lit exits. Total darkness flips the power dynamic. A heavily armed security force is useless when blinded, handing total control to the small group that planned for the shadows. Navigating a pitch-black labyrinth requires more than just a map. It requires months of internalized data. Insiders spend years mapping guard rotations and vault locations by memory, identifying the physical patterns that never appear on a digital blueprint. This planning exploits a specific fire safety requirement. Casino ventilation systems are massive enough to walk through, and by law are wired to separate power circuits. Even in a total blackout, the vents remain operational. By combining these pre-memorized routes with specialized night vision optics, the crew becomes the only mobile entity in a building full of statues. The building's own safety infrastructure is weaponized, transformed into an invisible highway that bypasses every traditional security checkpoint. The crew ignores the main vaults. Those are time-locked, hardened against intrusion, an amateur's distraction. Instead, they target the count rooms, vulnerable transit areas where millions in unsecured, pre-sorted cash is prepared for the vault. On a Saturday night, these rooms hold a massive volume of untraceable currency, guarded by personnel who are now effectively blind. The escape relies on mundane logistics. The crew exits through back service doors into pre-positioned laundry vans and delivery vehicles, completely normal commercial traffic that blends into the city while avoiding every Strip security camera. The ultimate alibi is silence. Once the bags are secure, certain members of the team simply blend back into the crowd and clock back into their shifts, appearing as just more confused employees in the dark. The heist succeeds not through speed or force, but by dispersing into the background noise of normal commerce. At minute 12, the power is restored. As the cameras reboot and the casino floor begins to recover from the chaos, the crew and the assets have already vanished from the perimeter. The subsequent investigation hits a wall. There is no internal footage of the crime, and the technical trail for the grid hack is buried behind a chain of foreign VPNs that lead nowhere. This chart shows the bottleneck that follows. Moving tens of millions in physical cash into the digital economy triggers a massive array of banking compliance and tax tracking filters designed to flag even small irregular deposits. While operational security can hold during the planning phase, it often fractures under the weight of possessing unusable millions. The pressure to spend and complexity of laundering the money creates a new set of risks. History shows that major heists don't usually unravel because of forensic genius. They fall apart because of human indiscretion, a sudden lifestyle change, a single lapse in discipline, or a wrongly shared secret. It is the contrast between the cold mathematics of an electrical grid and the unpredictable nature of a 14-person crew. One is a solvable engineering problem. The other is a variable that no amount of technical planning can ever truly account for. Executing a flawless systemic blackout is a provable reality of modern infrastructure. But the human element of the aftermath makes the prospect of a perfect crime nearly impossible to sustain.